I'm not going to have a clean room for you, so don't expect it. Alright? Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the book Woke Up in a Strange Place by Eric Arvin. It's the first book that I've ever read by Eric Arvin. It was recommended to me, and it's gotten some kind of mixed reviews based on what I've read on Goodreads. It's either you like it, you loved it, or you just kind of liked it. And I was kind of in the, I just kind of liked it. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, but I think it's probably worth a solid 8 out of 10. There were some fascinating aspects to this book and some not so fascinating aspects to this book. As I said, it's just my own personal opinion. A lot of people loved it, and I understand why. But me, it was really about character was my biggest setback. I did not care about Joe, the main character. I didn't care about him. I was like, whatever. I don't care about you. But what I did care about were the little glimpses of flashbacks into his life. Little premise, okay? Woke up in a strange place about Joe, our main character, and he's dead. And the whole book is about his journey, his experience through the afterlife, and relearning. He pretty much wakes up with no memory of who he is, how he got there, or why he's dead. And so the whole book is this journey of discovering why he is dead, what it means to be dead, and just like reliving and relearning, and he's meeting these different guides throughout these different points of the book. And that was a very fascinating concept, and it's also a very fascinating concept in how he describes death in itself. It's called the eternal second, is how he refers to it, and it's this second, this just briefest of moments in reality when after you die and you go on into the next life. And it's called the eternal second because you can stay there if you want to. You don't have to go on to the next life if you don't want to. And that's what's really interesting. And I love that concept because when you're in such a deep depression, like I've been for as long as I have been, you think about death a lot. And so it's just kind of one of those surreal, weird concepts that you think about a lot, but when you get something that kind of is like, well, that's different, it's really cool. So I really liked that. That was a big plus for me. I loved the glimpses into Joe's life and those flashbacks about him as a kid, as a teenager, love, sex, those kinds of things, those little flashbacks. Those were really worth it. There were some points in the book that I really lost interest, and it made it difficult to read the novel. I kind of felt that it might have been too short. That maybe Eric Arvin could have made it longer if he wanted to. Maybe I would have been more invested in Joe. I was actually more intrigued by the other characters, the side characters. I didn't much care for the horses or the centaur or the talking bear. I was kind of like, whatever. That being said, I would recommend it. It's definitely worth a shot. I didn't love it, but I know people that did, and I understand why, as I mentioned before. I'm really tired, sorry. But yeah. So, Woke Up in a Strange Place by Eric Arvin, definitely worth a shot. I would recommend it, and yeah.